Friends, Brian here for Yes You Can Play Guitar. We are going to do a reaction to REN. My good friend Mark, Endless Rage, Cozy Twatter, a very good friend from the UK, from England. I've been friends with for some time. He's a strong supporter of the channel. He's a patron, good friend. I had kind of sick after my illness last year, and I talked with him a lot. He was a good friend. He was there for me when I was struggling with something he could relate to. And he suggested this song, Hi Ren, by REN. I did not know who REN was. You know, the first thing that popped in my mind was Ren and Stimpy, this show that was like the craziest cartoon from the 90s that I just never watched. He was a street busker from Bristol, England, and unfortunately he's ill now with Lyme disease, and he's in Canada actually, not in my neck of the woods, but he's out west in Calgary getting treatment for Lyme disease. Very sorry to hear about that, and he's had some mental illness issues, which I'm also very sorry to hear about as well. Mental illness is very prevalent in our society. My heart goes out to anyone who's suffering from that. But in the Hi Ren video, I was blown away by how talented he was, and in his own way, he was a musical genius. A lot of people, I said, you know, some people might not get this. A lot of people were like, no, everyone gets it. Well, okay, that's cool. I was just giving my thoughts. When I was younger, I can tell you I wouldn't have gotten it. It would have been over my head. But I'm old enough now, I'm wise enough, barely wise enough, but I'm wise, somewhat, that I do get it. But we're going to carry on with Tale of Jenny and Screech. Okay, let's check it out.
It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
Okay, I'm just going to stop it there for a second. What he's doing is great, of course. So he was a busker in Bristol, but I noticed that the two videos he's done, I noticed he's getting a big following. They had amazing production. So obviously some people were involved making these videos because they're incredible. The visual, the lighting, the filming. Also, I forgot to mention this in the last video of Hi Ren. He has a striking resemblance to the British actor, is it Cillian Murphy? He was in Batman Begins, he was in Red Eye, and I think he's in Peaky Blinders. I don't get to watch Netflix or Prime as much as sometimes other people do because YouTube is taking up much of my time. But, and that's great. I love it. But I find he has a strong resemblance to him. That's just me. What do you guys think? Comment below.
As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. A poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, though? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech, reach with the sheath, the blade with the teeth.
So for a lot of people that aren't musicians that might not understand this, when I said he's musically brilliant, like I don't know if he's just doing this off the top of his head and then he performs it live. I'm still really very new to REN and what's going on here, but he's playing, he's talking, but he's also singing, and people don't understand he's also keeping time. To do that and keep his breathing, to be able to do what he's doing, it's absolutely amazing.
That could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in another city. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
There was a commercial break there, so I guess this is the same part of the same song here.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think
So he's singing, it's a song, and he's singing both sides of the story, okay?
I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? No, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed Two bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she's our lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait.
Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Wow. Ren, the tale of Jenny and Screech, where to begin? So why obviously Ren's getting popular now, he's getting a following. It sounds like he put in a lot of time on the guitar and with the street busking in Bristol. Why is this so captivating? I think number one, have we ever really seen anything like this? So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of my mindset of something, and then we'll kind of go deeper in about Ren. So I get people asking me to do covers of certain songs on guitar. And a little over a year ago, I did do a cover song, but I didn't want to be one of those songs where I just sit at the end of the bed or sit on a chair in front of a camera and do a cover. I wanted to make it more interesting, so I kind of shot a video to it and I put a story to it. Anyway, you guys can go back and see it. I'll put a link at the end of the video if you want. But I like that idea of telling a tale on a smaller end of things, not to the extent that Ren does it. I like that idea of telling a story. Well, he goes like nuclear with it, where he's telling you a story from different perspectives. There's acting involved, the singing, the guitar playing, the keeping time, but also it's kind of like you're almost kind of like watching a Broadway show, then a theater show, and then kind of like a movie on Netflix. It's hitting you with all these different angles, telling a story. So I'm just saying, when I wanted to do a cover song, I wanted it to tell more of a story and be more interesting than me just playing guitar. Clearly, he's extremely talented. So he can sing, he can yodel, he can rap. I hear different little influences in his what he does. I can hear a little bit of the Police. I can hear a bit of reggae. I can hear a little bit of punk. I can hear a lot of different things. But I think one of the things too is he's so creative. Now, again, I'm not a mental illness expert. There is another musician who is extremely musically brilliant. I'm not going to mention his name today, but I'm hoping to get him on my show at some point down the road for an interview when my channel's big enough. He's more in the metal scene, but he has mental illness, and when he's in his manic stage, that's when he's at his most creative, which I find extremely interesting. So I'd like to know more about Ren. He's obviously amazing. He's obviously, to me, he's doing something completely new and fresh that we've never really seen before. I could be wrong. If I am, you guys let me know in the comments. But what is your take on this song? Okay, I like when you guys comment, and I appreciate everyone taking the time to comment. The channel does get a lot of comments now, so it's very hard to keep up with all of them, but I do try a little bit every day. But I like when you guys educate me. You guys took the time to educate me about Ren, and I want to learn more about him. So what is your take on this song? It was amazing. It blew me away. And is there another Ren song that you'd like to see me react to? Remember, guys, practice hard, but practice smart. We'll see you soon.